Arguments this week about the power of the governor versus the authority of state attorneys, with the death penalty at the heart of the dispute. Capitol Update's Cody O'Hara has more from the Supreme Court.
It all started when State Attorney Aramis Ayala announced that she would not seek the death penalty in any cases. The governor took those cases away from her. He says that state attorneys are required by law to enforce the law. Ayala said that she had every right to make that decision. Ninth Judicial Circuit State Attorney Aramis Ayala sat in the courtroom Wednesday, watching her counsel fight to get her 24 death penalty cases back. The legal conflict started with the arrest of Markeith Lloyd, who was accused of killing his pregnant ex-girlfriend, and then a police officer, Master Sergeant Deborah Clayton. Ayala said she wouldn't pursue the death penalty in that case or any others.
Governor Rick Scott knows, and just as he told repeatedly citizens of the state of Florida, he does not have the authorization to override the prosecutorial discretion of an elected state attorney.
And her words, which appear at Petitioner's Appendix D as in David at page 3, are, and I quote, "I will not be seeking the death penalty in the cases handled in my office, period. No ifs, ands, or buts."
Supreme Court justices focused a lot of their questioning on whether Ayala would be exercising prosecutorial discretion on a case-by-case basis, or enforcing a blanket policy of her own on all cases. Ayala's counsel says her decision not to seek the death penalty was because she believes it's ineffective and costly, but that she still would be looking at each case independently.
Why is this prosecutorial discretion when a state officer, as I understand it, did not exercise discretion on every case on what should apply, not apply, but announced, I'm not going to follow this law, so every case.
So you're going to have a situation where in the state of Florida, you're going to have one circuit with a death penalty, another circuit without it, all over the place. How is that proper? Why do we need a legislature if we have that?
Austin says there is no specific statute that limits state attorneys from making decisions about sentencing. The governor's office argued that Ayala violated state law by refusing to enforce state law on the death penalty. Ayala spoke to reporters afterwards.
I'm very well pleased with the work of my attorneys. They invested a lot of time in the research. Most importantly, the presentation of their arguments here today confirmed the point that I violated no laws. There were no Florida statutes that I was required to seek death penalty. There was no blueprint for me to follow.
Ayala's attorney Roy Austin said it's a job of the legislature to create a law that would limit the discretion of state attorneys. Now both sides are just waiting for a decision from the justices. For Capitol Update, I'm Cody O'Hara.